incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Moutier, he's checked in for Denver. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Kevin, I've always said shooting percentage individually and for a team is a function of the kinds of shots you get. This team leads the league in shooting percentage because, 1, they have good shooters, but 2, they take high-quality shots. They're a very disciplined group.
Now here's Rondo. He's got 5. Here's Barton. Back to Rondo. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. First in scoring, first in field goal percentage, and then there's his work at the free throw line where he holds the best percentage. League-wide.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Williams is checked in. Martin, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play. He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And he gets the bucket. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Now here's Freak. 16 points for him. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Timberwolves. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And checking out Denver, 10 games behind.
And I think for Denver, they haven't packed any big surprises into the early part of this season. They're right in the middle of the NBA's pecking order.
Yeah, but I see a team with a chance to make some major noise as the season progresses. It's just a matter of unlocking that potential amongst the players.
Rondo, good.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Now here's Freak. He's got 18. Here's Towns. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
And that one's good. Freak.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace.
Here's of Nurkic. He's checked in for Denver. Chandler comes in for Will Barton. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Gobert's checked in. Screen by Fareed. Right side, Rondo. Nurkic kicks to Moutier. And it's blocked by McLeod. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Terrell Wright's checked in for the Nuggets. Minnesota also making some changes. Zhang comes in for Nikola Pekic. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Levine. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Minnesota leading by 5. And here's Freak. 21 points in the game. Chang, a screen. Shot off the screen. There's the bucket. Good. And it's now 23 points for Freak.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Right, the pass to Chandler. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chang. Shot clock at 5. Look from Rondo. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
Now here's Moutier, covered by Wiggins. Chandler a screen, dishes it to Moutier.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Gobert dishes to Freak. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 17. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Screen by Nurkic. Rondo drives in. It's stolen by Gobert. 1:44 left in the first half of basketball. Freak with it. Now Chandler defending. And it's Freak missing. The Nuggets trail by 9. Nurkic setting the pick for Moutier. They double him with Freak. A wide open look here for Wright. And another miss by Denver.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
The drive by Rondo. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
The rapid fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that 3-point shot attempt right there. Going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Nuggets have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Rondo kicks to Nurkic. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Freak with it. He's got 31. He had a nice open look right there. Freak's got 34.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
Then the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Now here's Wright. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Back to Nurkic. Rondo kicks to Chandler. It's stolen by Gobert. They push it up 4 on 3. And another 3 from McLeod. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Here's Moutier. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Timberwolves lead by 16. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
All right, fellas, great job in the early going, but we've got to keep playing the same way. Keep this building out of it. With our defense, we have torn them up. I'm not sure they're going to come out for the second half. When we play deep with this much grit, it is no fun to take us on. I do like that we limited our turnovers. We weren't careless with the ball or making unforced errors, so kudos for that. Also, we can sacrifice some manpower on the defensive glass in this half in order to have opportunities to get the break with bodies already headed up the court. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he just went off in those first two quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
So on the floor for Minnesota, the athletic duo of Levine and Wiggins on the perimeter. John Lure's out there with Towns, and it's McLeod. And at the one, Chandler's shot, good.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Freak kicks to Wiggins. Here's McLeod. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Freak's got 39.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Barton, defended by McLeod. Chandler against Wiggins. Feeds to Barton. Puts up a three. No good.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board, and his length doesn't hurt either.
From outside the arc, and another three. For Minnesota.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Chandler. He's got 5, but 3. They get it back. Here's Fareed. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Rondo.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Now Freak. And he has 42. Wiggins passes to McLeod. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 assists now tonight. The Nuggets trail by 21. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Now on the court, your Mario Nuggets dancers. Let them hear it.
And let's go to a rundown of the best point guards from the free throw line over the course of the last month. Here is your 2K leaderboard. Freak, number 1.
Well, he's the guy you want on the free throw line when it matters. I mean, he's a leader and as consistent as they get.
Well, automatic is the word that comes to mind when you're talking about his free throw shooting. There are a lot of terrific foul shooting point guards, and he's right at the top of the list.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Gary Harris, who's checked in for Chandler. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on. A chance here, Kevin, to see where the Nuggets sit statistically in the NBA right now. 4th in second chance points, 8th in rebounding. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
And you go back to their second chance points. Very productive in that regard. I love to watch them work. They have that sixth sense, if you will, for sneaking inside and anticipating the path of the ball.
The Nuggets have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Augustine.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Augustine. He has 8 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Here's Barton, drains the three-pointer. Barton's got 7 points in the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. And stolen by Freak. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. The offensive rebound, Fareed, and the layup falls.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Freak dishes to Towns. Here's McLeod, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for John Lure. Here's Augustine. He's got 8. They set the pick. Inside. The second chance effort, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
Really left alone that time. 6 points for Jeff Green.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Here's Barton, guarded by Green. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Barton.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Freak with it, picked up by Harris. Look from Green, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The pass to Jokic. Barton kicks to Augustine. Denver passing it around. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Augustine's got his 4th assist in this one. Now here's Freak, guarded by Augustine. Green kicks to Freak. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. Goes up at the stripe. Second chance shot, and Towns lays it in.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass. Start it.
Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds.
And just having a terrific... year on the offensive glass. It's because everybody buys in, not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
Nurkic checked in for Denver. Moutier comes in for DJ Augustine. And then for Minnesota, Gobert, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Zhang comes in for Towns. And it's Williams in for Jeff Green. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Nuggets have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. Minnesota leading by 9. And a wide open look for Freak. Sinks the triple. Freak's got 49 points in the game.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Here's Barton. Shot is off. And Minnesota now the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
You know, sometimes you're going to win because of your performance, and on occasions, which was the case for them, it's the play of your opponent that allows you to escape with wins.
Well, you're right. I mean, there were a lot of turnovers in that game, some caused by their good defensive play, but some were just carelessness.
Here's Moutier following the basket by Freak. Misses the layup.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here is Harris. He has 5. That's good.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Zhang, a screen. Nurkic with the steal. The shot and game clock separated by 4. They get it back. Here's Barton, defended by Gobert. Snatched up. Harris passes to Fareed. Now here's Moutier, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it, and you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Timberwolves on top, up by 11. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, we're back in a moment. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Minnesota leading by 11. They've got Rajon Rondo. Nurkic is out there with Wilson Chandler. Then it's Moutier. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Rondo's shot is off. The Timberwolves shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Freak with it. He's picked up by
Move the
Rondo.
ball. It's sticking too
Here's
much.
McLeod. The shot no good. Good D by Rondo. Denver's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Moutier. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. That's 12 points for Emmanuel Moutier. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. They kick it out to Green. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
The 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond. And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Moutier. Here's Rondo. Pass to Jokic. And there's the feed to Rondo. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Oh!
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Now here's Rondo, Nurkic, and it's Lure with the rebound.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Here's Rondo, following the basket by Freak. Outside Rondo, he feeds it to Nurkic. Up and in from the low block.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Now on the court, your Stereo Nuggets Dancers. Let 'em hear it.
Denver making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Zach LaVine's checked in for Minnesota. Here's McLeod. That falls. Nice feed that. Time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 5 assists tonight. The Nuggets trail by 19. And Augustine kicks to Barton. Screen by Nurkic. Here's Augustine. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Rob. And they're on the break. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
Looking at the game for Barton, he's got 11 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
And he gets it to go. 62 points for Freak.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
2 on the clock. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 18. Barton kicks to Augustine. Towns with the steal. Here's the break. And the jam by LaVine.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Wasted no time on that one. 65 points for Freak.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Down deep. But they'll get another chance. Off the left rim and out.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And stolen by Freak. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
Jokic, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Augustine after the basket by Minnesota. He dishes it to Nurkic. Doubled by McLeod. Barton passes to Nurkic. Just 5 on the clock. Out left to the wing. Tries from 16. The Nuggets with another miss.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
Augustine with it. Out defended by Freak. Nurkic a screen on Wiggins. Barton kicks to Nurkic. Connects in the foul line jumper. Nurkic has got 4 this quarter.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Move the ball.
The dish to Lure.
Too much.
Soft touch off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Now here is Augustine. And he gets it to go.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And just bulldozing their way through this season series. The victory here tonight makes it 3-0 for the year, with 1 game left to play against the Nuggets.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Here's Freak. Denver able to drain the 3. And just miss after miss right now.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's the pick. And Augustine kicks to Nurkic. Here's Barton, covered by Wiggins. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So it's Minnesota winning this one.
Well, your defense was obviously a huge part of getting the win here. How much of an emphasis was that for you guys tonight?
Coaches always stress the defense to us, and I never want to let either him or the rest of the team down. Our goal every night is to come out and get them in trouble running their offense. I think we accomplished that tonight.
You earned every bit of this win. Congratulations. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time. But first, the post-game show with Ernie Johnson just a few aisles above us.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is a game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
De respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para verlo siempre y despertar el ojo ciego, sin miedo. Tú y yo descolonicemos lo que nos enseñaron, con nuestro pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo indio en el alma tatuado.
들던 그때보다 조금은 잃었어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어. 넘어질 때마다 일었어. 다시 고쳤었지. 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람, 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람, 한 곡도 채 끝나기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람, 시기 질투, 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축, 자만 나태함 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투. 다 끝. 난가 같았지만 우리 앞길을 막지 말라고 외치며 마음을 다잡 보냈었지. 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지. 비극 기가 아프지만 지나가 보면 웃음 나오는 희극. 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아. 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming. 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아.